My entitled stepsister stole my $250,000 vintage Mustang and shipped it across state lines for her wedding. So I had the FBI raid her ceremony and arrested her in her wedding dress. I own a fully restored original 1967 Shelby GT 500 Mustang. It is an absolute masterpiece of American muscle, worth over $250,000. But to me, it is priceless because I spent 10 years restoring every single bolt of that car with my late grandfather. It sits in my climate-controlled garage in California, and I rarely take it out. My stepsister, Amanda, is the textbook definition of a spoiled bridezilla. She was planning a massive $100,000 destination wedding at a luxury country club in Las Vegas, Nevada. Last month, she demanded that I give her my Shelby Mustang so she and her groom could use it as a prop for their grand entrance and wedding photos. I politely but firmly told her absolutely not. It is a museum-quality vehicle, not a toy for drunken wedding guests to spill champagne on. Amanda threw a massive tantrum, screaming that I was ruining her vintage aesthetic dream wedding, but I ignored her. Last week, I had to fly to Seattle for a 3-day business conference. I left my Mustang locked safely in my garage, but Amanda had formulated a psychotic plan. While I was gone, she hired a sketchy exotic car transport company. She showed them a fake title document, claimed she lost the keys to her car, and paid them to illegally tow my $250,000 Mustang out of my garage and load it onto a semi-truck headed straight for Nevada. When I returned home on Friday evening, my garage was completely empty. I didn't panic. I didn't call her. Amanda had no idea that I had installed 3 separate military-grade GPS trackers deep inside the chassis of the car. I opened my tracking app. The car wasn't just stolen. It was sitting in the VIP parking lot of a Las Vegas country club 300 miles away. I didn't call the local police. What Amanda, in her infinite bridezilla wisdom, failed to realize is that stealing a car is a local crime. But transporting a stolen vehicle worth over $5,000 across state lines is a massive federal felony under the Dyer Act. I immediately contacted the FBI Auto Theft Task Force and the Nevada Highway Patrol, providing the GPS coordinates and the security footage of the illegal tow. Then, I caught the next flight to Vegas. I arrived at the country club just as the outdoor wedding ceremony was finishing. 300 wealthy guests were clapping as Amanda and her groom walked out of the venue, heading straight toward my gleaming Shelby Mustang for their grand exit. But before she could even touch the door handle, 8 federal police cruisers and 2 unmarked FBI SUVs smashed through the country club gates. Sirens were blaring, and red and blue lights completely blinded the crowd. Armed federal agents surrounded the car instantly. In front of 300 screaming guests and her entire new in-law family, federal agents grabbed Amanda by the arms, slammed her against the hood of a police cruiser, and handcuffed her right in her $10,000 white wedding gown. Her groom tried to intervene and was instantly handcuffed and arrested as an accessory to federal grand theft. Amanda was hysterically crying, her makeup completely ruined, screaming that it was just a family favor. The FBI agents just laughed. I walked out from behind the police line, showed the agents my real registration, and tossed them the keys so they could secure the vehicle. Amanda is now facing up to 10 years in federal prison for interstate auto theft and wire fraud. Her new husband's wealthy family was so humiliated by the public arrest that they immediately filed for an annulment the very next morning. She lost her husband, her reputation, and her freedom. Never touch another man's classic car. Did I ruin her special day by getting her arrested? Or did she get exactly what she deserved? Tell me in the comments and smash that subscribe button.